Well, Florida State University and Florida A&M University are partnering to research the genetics of corn. The universities have been awarded a $2.1 million grant from the National Science Foundation. Dr. Onokpise of Florida A&M joins us live right now by phone to talk more about this research. Good morning, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much.
All right, so as I just mentioned, this research grant is the result of a partnership with Florida State. How did this partnership come about?
It developed over the years from our shared interest in plant genetics and student education. We met at a plant science seminar series we call the Green Group over at Florida State University. In addition, National Science Foundation has challenged grant writers to include activities that have a broad impact and create opportunities to engage underrepresented groups. Especially in this case, we're trying to get minority students interested in plant genetics as part of STEM. Dr. Bass and I have partnered on our ongoing FACE program. FACE is a Forestry and Conservation Education program, and we do bring in kids who are in the rising 7th grade to rising 12th grade. And we have concentrated over the years on those 7th to 10th graders. And that's how we got started. And so every summer we had some grants from before, which we used to this, and this has really helped to get this grant going.
Now, why corn? Why did you decide to focus all of the research on corn?
Corn is a very interesting crop. Dr. Bass already worked his whole career on maize genetics and cell biology, from seed development to chromosome transmission. Maize is a leading plant genetic model, important as a crop, but also for learning basic principles of plant biology. That can be translated to other species such as sorghum, sugarcane, rice, and even more distant relatives such as soybean. There's a wealth of genetic resources in maize or corn that have been developed for nearly a century, so we can build on this large foundation. And of course, everybody knows what corn looks like.
Absolutely. Now, is the hope here to develop another variety of corn?
Actually, what it is we are developing a new class of genetic markers that are important for maize traits, such as disease resistance, adapting to environmental stress, and grain yield. So our work is not focused on specific varieties, but our findings will be widely useful for both public and private plant breeders as they look to develop new varieties that are related to environmental stress, such as drought stress and other disease problems in their breeding programs. Once they have these genetic markers, the breeding process can be further along.
Absolutely. Very interesting stuff indeed. Well, we certainly appreciate your time today, and I'm sure we'll check in with you again in the future as this partnership with Florida State continues. Dr. Onokpise of Florida A&M, thank you very much for your time today.
Thank you very much for the opportunity.